Why do you keep looking to the left and right? Like, what do you think's gonna be there, Blue or Jared? Bluey? Bluey, good morning. Let's do good again today. Hello? Huh? Who could that be? Is Rescue Team Blue here? That's right. Huh? Wait, aren't you? Please, help my friend. Please, I need help. Forget it. We're not about to work for that. Gee, things were really sepia 2 years ago, or 2 days ago. My friend needs a gust of wind, please. I remember now. Jumpluff, we saw you in Pokemon Square. We watched Shiftry agreeing to take on your rescue job. Yes, but Shiftry, he hasn't come back yet from the rescue mission. Are you serious? Our friend Jumpluff got wedged between some rocks. We Jumpluff can go anywhere if we can catch a wind, but even though the skies are filled with thunderclouds, for some odd reason the winds haven't blown. Not even a breeze? That is strange. Shiftry's leafy fans come with powerful winds. We thought Shiftry's wind would be able to dislodge our friend, but Shiftry hasn't returned. It doesn't sound like all that challenging of a rescue mission. It is strange. Oh? That's the spirit, Bluey. Your expression tells me that you're ready. Okay then, we'll go look for them. Really? Thank you. No problem, you can count on us. Let's go, Bluey. My friend is stuck in a place called Silent Chasm. I hate to burden you, but you're our only hope. Let's see what some of the townsfolk have to say about this incident. I'm afraid Shiftry's team is always about the money. They went out on that rescue only because Alakzam told them to. I don't think they were very enthusiastic about it. We heard Shiftry hasn't returned? I wonder, did Shiftry maybe just run off? It's good to see the youngsters back. I heard you saved them. Getting through that dungeon must have been very taxing on you. I'm also grateful for what you've done. Thank you. Incidentally, I have heard of a particularly challenging dungeon somewhere in our world. It starts your level at 1, clears all your gained stats, and empties your toolbox at the start. In other words, it forces you to enter in a completely clean slate. It has never been conquered by any rescue team. It's earned its title as the Ultimate Dungeon. Perhaps your team will take on that challenge one day. Oh. He speaks the truth. If you're used to other Mystery Dungeon games where they you lose all your experience if you die, they kind of have a dungeon that emulates that. But unfortunately, it's way, way farther in the game. You gotta play through quite a bit to get it. I can play its Metabot now again. Thank you. Bluey and Jared, thank you. Did you know that you get a reward if you complete a rescue job? No, I've only been doing it like 3 times now to see that cutscene. Oh, well, I guess you haven't seen that cutscene because I've been skipping them, but I've seen them. Some Pokemon run rescue teams because they want the rewards. What do you think, our son? Isn't the sea vast? Yes, Papa. Papa? Papa, have you ever gone out to sea? Of course. What do you take us for? Oh, you have? Papa, you're so special. Now, one thing I should mention, we can buy our friend areas from Wigglytuff, as you saw an episode or 2 ago. If you don't have a fire type on your team at the moment, you might want to buy Ravaged Field, because there's a certain thing coming up that you might be able to do. One thing I should mention is that it may want a gummy. Well, if you give it a gummy in the friend area, the boost in IQ it will get is larger than if it just ate a gummy in the dungeon. Which is weird to do that. Well, I guess they don't get a boost in their belly like they would in dungeon, so I guess it's a slight trade-off, but, you know, kind of weird. Wow, this cliff is steep. Yeah, and I want to get you away from there given your reputation for walking off cliffs. Your friend Jumpluff is lost deep in this canyon? Yes, I'm sorry to ask, but please help. It'll be fine. Let's go, Bluey. Wait. Yes, what is it? There's something I forgot to mention. This canyon is known as Silent Chasm, but it's rumored that an amazing monster sleeps here. Yeah, a monster. I wonder where we would find any such creature in this world. Yes, but it's only folklore. It's also true that Shiftry hasn't returned. I just thought I should let you know. Oh, my stomach, it hurts. Oh, what's wrong? It's my stomach. It's suddenly cramped up. Ow, 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 ow. I think my breakfast was spoiled or something. Say, Bluey, you're feeling sick too, aren't you? Bluey, your stomach hurts too, doesn't it? Yep, gotta say it's true. It's tearing me up. See, Bluey's hurting too. I'm sorry, but we won't be able to handle this rescue, I guess. Is that so? But Bluey hasn't had anything to eat yet this morning. Well, thankfully we fell into a wormhole of sorts, and we are back in the past, so I guess we can correct that mistake. Huh? I'm perfectly fine. Huh? What's the matter, Bluey? I need you to back me. If you're my partner, you need to read my cues better. Why the sudden outburst, Jared? Don't you have a stomachache? Huh? Yes. Oh, I guess the cramping settled down. So anyway, you said there may be a monster. What is it like? Oh, I don't know very much at all. It is an old folktale. I wouldn't know if it existed or not. Okay, well, it can't be helped. Let's just hope that monster doesn't exist. My friend Jumpluff should be around the 10th basement floor. Please take care. Okay, gotcha. Let's get going, Bluey. So this dungeon is pretty straightforward. Unfortunately, this is going to be the last easy dungeon for a little while. Easy enough that we apparently got to the stairs immediately. A lot of flying types, some bug types. Nothing all that special. Okay, we're gonna give Bluey, or Jared, he has the Ember still. Do note that there's some poison in these, both of these guys could potentially poison you, so do be careful. In this game, poison is, the damage it does to you is less than just the HP you passively recover as you walk through the dungeon, so do note that. That can be, if you don't have an item that heals poison, the only way you can heal it is going down the stairs, so it's pretty bad. And speaking of, there's a Pecha Berry. So I'm using some Gravel Rocks. Pretty good lifesavers here. If you actually want to recruit Pokemon, just so you know, you can't use your basic A attack or the Gravel Rock to defeat them. You actually have to be, your leader has to use a move on them, and they have to be adjacent to the leader in order for it to get recruited. And also in these two games specifically, hey, look, see, this is an example of someone joining the team. In this game specifically, you also have to escape the dungeon with your partner. Also, farfetch'd is a better early game than it is late game, I'll say. It does get Sword Dance pretty early, but I don't think Stockeye Bear. It's not just for looks. Interesting thing. I think it gets Swords Dance pretty early, but my memory on that's not... But sorry, in this game specifically, you actually have to escape the dungeon with them, too. In later games, you will get the option of teleporting them out of your party and possibly shifting out some of the ones that you already have with you, so a bit more flexibility in future games with that. Alright, so these Houndoom here, or Houndour rather, they, if you have Ravaged Field, you can recruit them. I didn't buy it right now just because it's a bit expensive and we already have a good fire type, but they're pretty good. They're pretty good fire types if you don't have one already, I'll say. You can recruit Houndour, you cannot recruit Houndoom. I believe most fully evolved Pokemon cannot be recruited. You have to recruit their base forms and then evolve them afterward. Okay, a special band. That's a really good item in this game just because it increases your special attack, and most of the starters are special attackers. Well, except for Cubone and Machop and Eevee and Meowth and Skitty. Okay, never mind. Still, it's you're good chance you have a special attacker on your team. It's and they sell for a lot too. So even if you for some reason you can't use it, you have some ones lying around. They good value. There's also a physical equivalent of Power Band. They increase your physical attack. This increases your special attack. Also, Paralysis will prevent you from using moves. Well, thankfully, you recover pretty quickly in this game. It's not as bad as the main series. And you can, it's weird because you can even move, but you're not, like, stuck in place. You just can't use moves. So the whole, so the fact that it decreases your speed, there's not even an equivalent in this game of that. So that's pretty neat. Also, even though Water Gun looks like a ranged move, it's not. It only affects the area right in front of you. Also, I took a really big risk there. I nearly, if I didn't knock him out there, I would have died. So, don't follow my example, kiddies. See, this is the complications of having 4 teammates at once. Yay, Farfetch'd gained a level. Thought Jared would have gained a level. Alright, we are at the end of the dungeon, I believe. Isn't this the place where Jump Plus Friend is supposed to be? Oh, hey! We came for you, are you alright? Yes, I'm fine, but you also don't look like you're lodged in between any rocks there. Great, your friend is waiting for you. Shiftry's in the back. Huh? Shiftry? Let's go. Listen, are you okay? Snap out of it! He's... Looks like he's fainted, and you're asking him to snap out of it. Forget about me. Oh, never mind, apparently he's jumping in place or something. Get away from here! Get away? What's going on? Why did it turn pitch black? Grrr! It's coming! Move aside, you. He dared to disturb my sleep. I have no mercy for meddlers, and that includes you! Grouch! Shiftry's gone! I am Zapdos, the embodiment of lightning. If you wish to save Shiftry, then scale Mount Thunder. Also, how did you make it pitch black? That's not Zapdos? So that's the legendary monster. Yay! Saved! I'm so happy! But even though I'm safe, Shiftry is in trouble. Please tell us exactly what please tell us exactly what happened. Yes. Shiftry whipped up winds with his fans, and released me from between the rocks. But those winds tore a thundercloud in two. And that was when that monster appeared in the sky. That monster. It said it was Zapdos. Did you say Zapdos? Alakzam? Zapdos. It's one of the legendary bird Pokemon. I heard it had been sleeping for a long time. So Shiftry woke it up? No. Shiftry's winds were only the trigger. So it did wake it up, then. To begin with, the absence of winds there was unnatural. It must have been caused by the rash of natural disasters recently. Zapdos is enraged from having been awoken from its sleep. Shiftry must be saved. But Zapdos won't be easy. Its electric attacks are wicked nasty. I know that. We need to be cautious. We'll go too. We'll go help Shiftry. What? That is dangerous. Zapdos is powerful. It will be too much for your skill level. Hey, we're not that weak. Besides, Zapdos doesn't scare us. Right, Bluey? Oh yeah, not scared. Have you ever been hit with an electric blast? It'll leave you stunned and shaking. Yeah, no problem. Zapdos is wickedly tough. It might gobble you up for a snack. Can you face that? Ow, my stomach. No problem. Bluey always does this act. It's always a fake stomach ache. It bugs me a little. We're a rescue team too. We want to help Shiftry. Fine. I see that you have courage. Yeah! Our two teams should make our way separately through Mount Thunder. We will go when we have geared up for the battle. Knowing how strong our opponent is, we have no choice but to be cautious. You should make way for Mount Thunder only when you are fully prepared. Our objective is to rescue Shiftry. Let us find success. Yes, I'm getting excited over this. That's a big turnaround in your attitude compared to earlier today. Bluey, let's do our best. Considering he's willing to fake a stomachache to get out of that. Anyway, I'll be seeing you next video.